Good morning, everyone. Ohayo gozaimasu. Vicky speaking. Welcome to today's lesson. Today, I would like to talk about Japanese verbs. Yeah. Okay. Do you know how many groups are there? Is that 3 types, 4 types, or 5 types? Can you make a guess? Okay. Actually, all 3 answers are correct. Okay. Let me show you why. So for Japanese verbs, yeah, verb is doshi, okay? So when I see there are 3 types, because in a lot of foreign textbooks, they actually group them in 3 types, which is I wrote on the screen here, group 1, group 2, and group 3. So if you are learning through like foreign textbooks, which is written in English, most likely they will group in this way, yeah, 3 groups, okay. And for me, myself, and also for a lot of schools in Singapore, actually a lot of textbooks, they will divide them to 4 groups or 5 groups. When I say 4 group, which is over here, group 1, which is Godan Doshi. Okay, group 1 actually referring to Godan Doshi. And group 2, which is referring to the Ichidan Doshi. Okay, group 3, which is referring to the Kahan Doshi and Sahan Doshi. Okay, those are the 4. All right, so what is the number 5? Number 5 is actually for under group 2. Under group 2, Ichidan Doshi actually can be separated into 2 groups. All right, so depends on what kind of textbook you're referring to. All right, so don't be surprised the how they divide or how they define the Japanese verbs. Yeah, it can be under 3 groups, which is group 1, group 2, group 3, or it can be 4 groups or 5 groups, which is use the Japanese word ways, the Godan Doshi, Ichidan Doshi, yeah, Kahan Doshi, and Sahen Doshi. Okay, questions. What is Godan Doshi? What is Ichidan Doshi? And what is Kahen Doshi and Sahen Doshi? Okay, so let me explain one by one. Okay, so what it is Godan? All right, let me move my mouse a little bit. Over here, this way. 数字5, dan, Godan. What is Godan? Okay, so can you see the a, I, u, e, o? Okay, did you see? I wrote Adam, Idan, Udan, Edan, Odan. Okay, so this is actually the 5 dan, which is the 5 columns. Yeah. So for example, under the Adam, all the alphabet, the kana will end with a. See, akasatana a. Okay, this is called Adam. Okay, for the Idan, I. See, iki, yeah, shi. See, all the kana, the suffix will end on idan, e column. This is idan. So exactly the same thing, the wu column, the e column, and the o column. So the a, I, u, e, o, this is the base. These are the 5 columns, which is we call 5 godan in Japanese, godan. Okay, all right. So for all the verbs, which is the suffix ends the 5 dan, which is actually over here. Yeah, I wrote. So for the group 1, which is the Godan Doshi, yeah, it's actually referring to the Godan Doshi. The suffix is actually all ends on the Wudan. Okay, ends on the Wudan. I will show you the examples for the better understanding. Okay, let's move on. All right, so group 1, which is the Godan Doshi, suffix is on Wudan. Yeah, so for example, Kau, Wu, see the suffix? Wu, you. Okay, buy. And let me move my mouse a little bit. Okay, Kaku, Kaku. Sorry, not Kaku, Kaku, Kaku. Right. Ku, see the suffix? Wu, yeah, suffix Wu. Right. Next one. Iku, go, ku, wu. Okay, the next one. Hanasu, talk. Hanasu, talk. Yeah, wu. And nomu, drink. Nomu, mu, you. Yeah, ends on the wu. And the last one, yomu, mu, read. You see, all the verbs here, it ends on the suffix is on the udang. Okay, on the udang. So, of course, there are special verbs which you have no other simple way. You must memorize very hard, and I will introduce very shortly. But basically, this is how you can define the godandoshi. Okay, suffix is on the udang. Yeah, but there are special ones. Let's look at the special case later. Yeah. Okay, next. So what is ichidan doshi, which is the group 2? Yeah, referring to the ichidan doshi. Ichidan doshi, actually, you see over here, it tells you why it can be divided into 2 groups, because the suffix both will be on the lu. Okay, suffix is lu. However, the second last kana is on idam, or the second last kana is on edam. Okay, so by looking at this, some textbooks, they divide this part into 2 groups. Okay, let's look at the examples. All right, so for example, the left side, yeah, so for the second last kana is on idam. Okay, second, remember, second last kana. Let's look at the words. Milu, watch. Milu, mi, mi, so this is the second kana, i, yeah, which is ends on the idam. Sugiru, pass. I, also i. Iru, be, also i. Okay, so those are the ichidan doshi. The second last kana is on idam. All right, let's look at the right side. Yeah, suffix is lu. However, second last kana is on edam. For example, steru, te, te. Okay, edam, throw away. Kangaeru, think. E, ageru, give. Okay, so by now I think it is easier to understand referring to the examples, right? So this is the edam. Okay, all right, so what are the special ones? Okay, for example, here, special case, which is under the godan doshi. Because over here, when we see, oh, ichidan doshi is are the ones, suffix is lu, but. There is but. Yeah, so there are godan doshi which ends with the lu, and the second last kana is on idan as well. Okay, so for example over here, yeah, the special case, however, it is on the godan doshi, such as shiru, you see the second last kana is also on idan. However, this is a godan doshi. Yeah, there is no other simple way. You just have to memorize it. Yeah. Once you memorize it, everything will become easier. Actually, you don't really have to tell it is a godan doshi or ichidan doshi, or whatever. The most important thing is when you want to change to a different form, for example past form or a must form, you know how to change. That's the more important part. Okay, all right, then the second special one, kairu. Okay, see, it ends on the edan. The second last kana is e. Yeah, but however, this is a godan doshi. Then the third one, kiru, ki, yeah, the second last kana is also on idan, but this one is godan doshi. Okay, so those are different ones, special ones, we just have to memorize it. Okay. All right, so just to show you how to tell whether it's godan doshi or ichidan doshi when the suffix ends on lu. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so for example, this is the non-special case, which is on the godan doshi, kawaru. Yeah, so the suffix on and it is lu, so it is a godan doshi or ichidan doshi. Let's look at the second last kana. Second last kana, kawaru wa it is a. So it didn't end on idan or edan. So it is godan doshi, right? So this is how you tell a verb which ends with lu, but you don't know whether it is a 一段動詞 or 五段動詞. Yeah. Okay. Next. So what is kahen doshi and sahen doshi? Yeah, this is actually very simple and straightforward. Kahen doshi, it's actually referring to the word kuru, come. Okay, just this word kuru, come. And then the sahen doshi, which is referring to the word suru, do or play, just this one. Okay. Yeah, so those are the groups of the Japanese verbs. And one last thing, the summary, make it easier for you to say. So over here, the Japanese verb groups, yeah, when people ask you how many groups are there could be 3, there could be 4, or there could be 5, yeah, depending on what kind of textbook you are referring to, yeah, all are correct. Okay, so just a very quickly run through. So for the group 1, which is the godan doshi, yeah, suffix is an udan, yeah, hanasu, talk. And ichidan doshi, group 2, suffix is an ru. The second last kana an idan or edan. Okiru, get up. Deru, get out, leave. Okay, and then the very last one, the simple, straightforward one, it is the group 3, kahen doshi, sahen doshi, referring to the word kuru, come, suru, do, play. Okay, all right, so this is today's lesson about the Japanese verb groups. I hope this is very useful to you. After so many years, even myself find it is hard to remember all the types. Actually, I mean, personally, I don't think you need to memorize uh, which word belong to which groups. Yeah. The more important part, as I mentioned just now, we know how to change into a particular type, a particular form when we need to. Yeah, the ta form, yeah, the mas form, yeah. So the negative form, yeah. We just need to how to use it. Yeah. Okay, so once you don't need to, at first you will feel, oh my God, it's so much and so confusing. Yes, it is. I think we all have to go through this stage, but you just have to take it easy and don't try to figure everything at one time. Just take it slow, and one day everything will seem very clear to you. Okay, all right, thank you for watching. I hope you find this is useful. I have many other videos as well. If you like, please subscribe and watch them when you're free. Okay, have a nice day. Mata ne. Bye bye.